There we go. Alright. We're not showing that because spoilers. Boom. Let's do a new character. Oh, I need to share this to many, many people. Before we really get into this, where is Y? There is Y. Alright, so we are going Mikote, of course. Not unless you want to... They still haven't added that. They added in the male bunny boys, but they haven't given us the male lion people yet. Keeper of the Moons typically have... So this is what I mean by those marks on the face. But I think the Keeper of the Moon... how tall is she? 5'3"? So about there. Just tell me when to stop. Hun. Just tell me when to stop. So where was that right there? Alright. We'll fix skin color and all that. So she has to have a tail. We just got different shapes, and then some that have the tip that can be highlighted as well with color. with the hair color. This will match your hair color. This tail? You want the tip? Oh, this one? This one? The lion tail? Must be quite the delay. Is it this tail or was it this tail? This one. Alright. Fluffy as hell. Tail length. Do you want a short tail or long tail? This a face shape. Actually, there we go. I think. Well. I was gonna say, I think I can kind of change the shape of the face. This kind of sort of just determines the, I don't know, this one? This is the third one. About there, then? Alright. Oh, well, it's a game. Get back. Alright. And... sadly, there's not really any straight hairstyles. I mean, give her that. At least there's none default. I'm sure there's a few I could get eventually. I just gotta figure out which ones are what. This one. Alright. Alright. So, black hair. Highlights. I'm giving it time for the, and of course the tail changes with the hair. If we had gotten the other ones, the tip would be red too. It is a fluffy tail. Alright, so this is the jaw. Very slight changes. Any preference on this? The jaw, it kind of changes around this area, but they're like very slight changes. Alright. And eye shape. Now, the pupils don't change outside of between this seeker race, if you will, subrace, gets the rounded pupils, while the other one gets like the slitted eye pupils. I just figured you'd prefer the round. So this is just changing the shape of the eyes themselves. Not really pupils. Tell me when you decide on one. Alright. Small iris or large iris? And I believe gray, correct? So this color or this color? The lighter or the darker? Lighter. Alright. Can't really see because of the hair, but eyebrow shape? I can't get... Well, hold on. There we go. You can see the one right here on her right side. Alright. Nose. At least this isn't Black Desert. Black Desert would give me entire sections of face to sculpt. So what's your thoughts? Beep. And that shape. Any sort of lipstick. Like that. Alright. Can I see it? This thing right here. Ear clasp. Pretty much just jewelry. Alright. We'll continue past it. Any sort of facial features like a mole or bandage, scar, whatever the black thing that you can't see is. Down the face scar. There's no body scars, sadly. Any face paint. Now for the voice. No, no, the character doesn't actually talk. It's more so just the laughing that you hear. Alright. And everything else, you satisfied with this? Alright. Alright. Birth dates. March, April, May, June, July, August. October 27th, correct? Well, really it'd be... Sorry. There we go. It does some weird things, because 1 month gets like a double day for some weird reason. I guess to take into account leap yearage. So, but it works here. This is just flavor, nothing specific, but just gotta choose a god or goddess. So, do you want to just go through each of the 12? Well, Helone is a goddess of war and sort of justice. Minfina is a goddess of the moon and love. Thalik is a god of wisdom and knowledge and learning, essentially. He's also called the scholar. Nemia is a goddess of the stars and fate and such. I do not know how to pronounce that name. Limlane, sorry, Limlane is a goddess of navigation. Oshkan is a god of mountains and travelers. Bergot is essentially the god of crafting and industry. Rogar, god of destruction, my patron god for my character. The Holy Father of the Fist. Azima is a goddess of the sun, and I guess inquiry, I never knew that. Nalthal is a twin god of the underworld and commerce, well, trade. Nafika is pretty much the goddess of farming and soils and stuff. And Althic is essentially the god of time and space. Like, he is the creator of the universe kind of shit. Minfina, goddess of the moon and love. Like I said, it's just flavor. Alright, so we have a few classes here. The Sword and Shield Gladiator Tank class, which eventually becomes a Holy Knight Paladin. Like I said, once I get to 50, I'll swap over to Samurai to give her more of a flavor you like. Pugilist is the fist-fighting one. Even though technically it has like punching weapons, but it's all about, you know, hand-to-hand, hand-to-feet combat. Eventually becomes the Mighty Monk. Marauder wields the Mighty Axe. Another tank class that's sort of turns into Warrior to use the inner rage and beast within to destroy everything in your path. Lancer, you poke things with a pokey stick, you do crazy jumps, and you summon the power of a dragon, eventually. Archer starts off bow and arrow, but becomes a bard. So you sing songs using a harp as a bow, essentially. Conjurer is the starting healing class. Uses the power of holy and nature magics to heal people. Thaumaturge, you use fire and ice to just essentially destroy everything in your path. And Arcanist summons things to either heal or destroy, depending on which path you choose with it. So which sounds more like what she'd start with? The sword and board, sword and shield. We got the fist fighting, like you said you initially would preferred, but I should also mention Gladiator and Marauder are the tank classes, so they take the full. They essentially protect the party from being attacked by everything. And then Conjurer and eventually Arcanist down here are the healing classes where they heal the party, specifically keeping the tanks alive. So which do you think is more her? The Archer? Alright. Dealing damage from the distance. No, we're not going to Mount Boros. We're going to select another. We're going to Bryn. Alright. Let's just see. This is taken. Got it? There we go. She is made. And as soon as the queue's done, the queues is fast. And of course the battery's gonna die and thus your phone. 1 second. Oh, open back up. There we go. Can you still hear me, hun? Beep beep. I guess the call dropped. It didn't give me any sort of indication that it dropped on my end. Do we not get to see the prelude stuff?
Here.
Huh.
Here. Feel.
Yeah, I have no idea why we see this at the start. Did you leave it, babe? Did you leave the stream? Yeah, interested in watching? Oh, is it showing that you're still here? Um, it's just some opening bit. I don't know how to explain it, other than it shows you the bad guy in you. There's no explanation as why do we see that. Alright. Oh, you got the text box? Oi. You alright, Loss? I'm reading text, babe. I'm trying to voice this old man. You're more in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the ether, I reckon. There are some more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret though. You'll soon get used to it. I don't know why I gave him this accent. Fuck it. Maples. Feeling better, Koopo? Aha, you can see that. I had a feeling you could, Koopo. We're Muggles and we live in this wood. Freaking twins over there. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Koopo. And seeing as you're special, maybe you can tell us something. Must have been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Koopo? But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just keep looking. Nice to meet you, Koopo. And away they fly. What do you think of Muggles? They drink the poor man's booze. Granonia's still a fair way off, in case you're wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see. But it wants the name and peddling's me game. Or peddling's me trade. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I know it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you'll avoid dying, I mean, ain't no secret that adventure's a risky business, these days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? We have a choice to make. BB. We has a choice to make. I don't know if it caught up to you yet. I'm sure you've got the stream muted so you don't hear my cringe voice. Well, no, you have to hear my cringe voice acting. You're forced to. You has no choice. So why did she become an adventurer? To gain power? To win glory? To amass a fortune? Or do we stay the strong, silent type? Hun, did you not hear the question? It should be on the stream too. Why did she become an adventurer? To gain power, to win glory, to amass a fortune, or is she the strong silent type? You don't know? Just basically say nothing. Nothing. She doesn't know either. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be as old Birdmont's chatterbox, but he sure as hell ain't no busybody. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? Dozens. And I'd rather they stayed secret too, which is why I don't go sticking me nose where it ain't welcome. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. You know, proper to being dead, and that's a fact. Halt! Go no further! What's this then? Yeah! No idea how to make that noise. What's going on? A skirmish broken out up ahead. And the Ixals, with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until. It's the Birdman. Bloody hells. We shall hold them here. Try to break clear. Bird people. That was too bleeding close. This Dix sends a welcoming party, oh eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends. Suggest you take care, alright? My reading is terrible. By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? I'm gonna say no. Because I don't want to hear all the other stuff. Thought not. But I'll wager there have been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journey itinerant to teach you a few things about your destination. Fucking hell. Cedar Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of a black shroud. The biggest, luscious forest in all of Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in, and gave the Ixal unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids become a daily occurrence. At long last, behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals. I do need to log out to show you that one.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania.
There is voice acting here.
Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
And here's where we part ways, lass. Off to the market to deliver me wares, and it's back to the high road for me. Yeah, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for keeping me company. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Don't worry, I'll find some real pants eventually. Now before I do the boring shit, I do need to show you the prelude opening. Because apparently it doesn't show it. Oh, those two. Oh dear. Well, no. That one isn't... I don't know. Maybe the Conjurer was. You there? Yes, you. Your face is not known to me. You only come to the city, no doubt. I am Bertrand, a woodwiller of Gridonia. It is my duty to protect our nation from our enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see what you are. Controller. No. Close. Oh shit. Alright, that's better. No, we're not changing any of that. Alright. Just real quick to show off the actual true opening cutscene for this game. Because I don't play it anymore. You might want to put the earphone in for this part, babe. Because, I no longer play that prelude for characters, though. Oh, that actually is a block screen. Alright, how do I get rid of that? Um, oh, I didn't mean to go that far. Go away. Trying to fix the settings, game. Sorry, I'm doing all the boring stuff now. I'll go with Curse Speaker 100 for that one. Yeah, that's fine there. That's fine. Expanded, expanded. We're opening that. I'll move those around to get to it. I actually want to keep that on. Toggle. L2, R2. Right, so then here's down here. Oh my god, dang. Shit. Shoot. He's so stupid. There we go. Alright. Oh, wait, I see what I fucked up with that one. There we go. PvP gonna be the same. I think that's... Alright, that's that done. So now I got my cross hot bars wherever I need them. Mouse work. These buttons don't need them. I don't need to know how to initiate quests. I have one more thing to do. So go way up there, server info, we're going to throw you down here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And hotbar knife, come down here. Limit gauge. Make you as small as possible. the same area. Tiny. No, this is the riveting part of the gameplay. This one can't go with you. I do actually want that. I should just move these out of the way. I never need those. Alright. See how these look. Let's not make them separate. Yeah, it looks like you're in a good spot. So now, sorry, this is taking so long, hun. HP there. Equivalence of it. The progress bar here. Side here. Oh wait, this is mine. You can once. We'll go 5x4. Save. Implements and other up there. Focus target bar will put down here. So this guy's gonna go up here where I want it. There we go. Is that everything? Think so. Alright. Now we can begin! Another green adventure, I presume. Thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and unleashed. Babe. They want to put a leash on your cat. He just said they can't have adventurers running around unchecked and unleashed. They want to put a leash on the cat. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Caroline Canopy, a little far up there. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, and in case you were wondering, the Caroline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mayun within, and she will take you in hand. Yeah, they don't like immigrants here. I kind of want to get rid of the... How do I... What was it? Slash in a status... Not status. Status. There we go. Get that little mark out of here. I can't sprint! Yes, you can look up the skirt. Well, what have we here? A wide-eyed and wandering young adventurer, come to put your name down at the guild, I assume? Welcome. Mion's my name, or Mother Mion as most call me, and the Caroline Canopy is my place. Yes, I can read. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well within our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixol and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Gallian Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the Calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years past, Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the Lesser Mundalamud and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the Calamity. Scarcely a square mile of the Tollswood was spared the devastation, yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable. But it's also true, for reasons we can ill explain. The facts surrounding the Calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet, amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet, whenever we try to say the names, the words die upon our lips. When we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amongst a blinding glare. Thus have these adventures come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Ahem. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scrawl your name right there. Oh, and I appreciate if you used your real name. There's a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. Scarlet Kalos, You're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Very well, from this moment forward, you are a registered adventurer of Gridania. Nation blessed of the elements and the bounty of the Tollswood. The guild expects great things from you. Look what just arrived, another goddamned adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventures are the very salve that Gridania needs. The elder Seer himself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. Like I said, they hate outsiders here. You still there, babe? You're bored with this already, aren't you? Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Tollswood of late, you see, and the wood dwellers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation. I'm yawning. Damn it. Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not know well, your good self included. Fear not, however. Given a catalogue of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mion to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. might skip some of the dialogue on this because it's a bit... Oh no, what was displayed? There we go. And now we get our first new skill. And we can still not sprint because we're still technically in the introductory area. Let's begin the beginning, shall we? Now the overall member of the Adventurers Guild must say a free grasp the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish we perform. First task is to visit the Aetherite. This massive city stands in the middle of an Aetherite plaza. Or this massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetherite plaza, not far from the Caroline canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetherite plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are to visit the Archers Guild. There's no better place to learn the arts of the bow. Speak to Athelina, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I will have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor and all the various items that an adventurer might need on her travels. We will probably not bother with that shit at all. There is, however, more to the markets of buying and selling goods. Speak with Parcemontre, don't know how to pronounce French names, and listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not too long ago. You have your task, Scarlet. May Nafika guide your path. And one more thing, should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to offer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation. In time, folk will be more inclined to entrust you with more matters to moment. Officers lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. I will not bother with this guy because, well, I don't even think I need the ring. Alright. And now we're here with all the other players. Thankfully we didn't start with Limsa, though there are obviously some interesting folks here. You didn't see any of that, did you, hon? Why are people running around half naked around this place? What the fuck? This isn't Limsa. Greetings, adventurers. You are faithfully following Madame Leon's instructions. This lady will never talk to us again. We have an introduction. Basically, she's explaining to us what aetherites are, which they're just crystals, and particularly big crystals that let us teleport around the realm. And she's just going to teach us how to use return and teleport to... use them, which I'm actually going to put on the tree here. Oh, speaking of which, I do need to add in limit break. And I don't normally get to use them here, but I'll put them there anyways. Don't really need to turn anymore. Where's teleport? Wait, where is teleport? What the fuck? I guess when I get the another Aetherite crystal, I'll get the teleport. What the hell? Oh. I forget. If you hear a little dinging, it's because I have delivery stuff. And we're currently in the Halloween events, so that's why you'll see all the jack-o'-lanterns around. With the cute little ghost things. Ain't it adorable? Phoebe? Isn't the little ghost thing adorable? Oh. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I'm gonna talk to this bitch. Greetings, friend. You found one of the Archer's Guild use. I'm not gonna read all this text box. I don't care about the Archery Guild. Oh, I just went goalie with my hand. I'm sorry, baby. Oh. Oh, poor cat. Well, I'm just gonna end this then.